Hola. Hi.
Hey.
I'm Nate, also Mr. G. I have a bunch of names. She calls me a different name.
Yes.
And you can't see that because it's private. But she told me about a way on Facebook for you to actually be able to go through previous, like, basically go through your entire profile year by year. And I suck as a human being, so we're just gonna go through.
Very cringy.
Right. This is your man, by the way.
Your hair is so loud.
Not people from my grandmother's church being like, nice picture. I understand why people thought I was gay. I really get it.
Oh my god.
I so get it. That was the only thing from 2011.
Are you sure?
Yeah. 2012 is when I popped off. Me and my boy Walter. Yeah. Because, you know, we learned how to do Photoshop in school, so I'm just applying random gradient filters to... Dog, I was literally at one point, like, telling people, yo, send me a picture, and I'll, like, edit it real quick, and, like, I'll send it back to you. Oh, here you go. The child I took to prom, who was a year younger than us, who she calls a child.
Shout out.
Vicky.
Shout
Right
out
there,
Vicky.
it's right there.
No offense, Vicky.
Ew, this is how you know so random, but thanks. Because look. This is so bad. This was something I got tagged in by a friend, so I did it. It said...
Okay, wait, I'm done. Good.
It says, like, yes or no game. Are you cute? Yes. Are you ugly? No.
So many O's.
Are we friends? Yes. Are we strangers? Not really. Would I date you? Yes. Would I hug you? Because we're 12. Yes. Should we hang out so I can teach you piano? Get married on here? Up to you. I'm down. Worth my time? I don't know. You threw a shoe at my ass last year.
Nice.
I don't remember that. She said, LMAO, this was so random, but thanks. Not like mutual feelings, just thanks. Thanks. Good to know. Fucking weirdo. That's what she said.
Basically.
This is like girls do this shit.
I did that.
I was gonna say this is a you. I have a sore throat, headache, and my nose is stuffy. Someone help me. Because this is what Facebook was.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know what Facebook was used for at the time. This is just what it was. Ew.
What girl?
Ew.
What girl?
Out of 2012, this could be like 4 people. I don't know.
Oh no, it's Vicky
it's
again.
Vicky. Yeah, it's Vicky. I had a huge crush on Vicky for a long time.
Should have Vicky.
Because she was like the first like punk girl who fit in with my friends, but was also a black woman.
Right.
And I was like, oh,
she
now
was black. I didn't even know. I
Vicky,
can't remember what she
yeah.
looks like.
She's black. She look a little light skinned in this photo, but
yeah, you said the same thing about me. So
right, some pictures y'all be catfishing because I kind of thought it was her when we met up on Bumble again, but it's like at first I was like, this is just a Puerto Rican woman.
We met on Bumble again, guys.
We didn't meet on Bumble, as you say.
Again.
We met in high school. With the beautiful. No, don't even.
He was mean to me. Like, you wanna know what he said to me the first time he talked to me in high school?
You're not gonna say that on camera.
No, go ahead, you can.
No. And regardless, I'm still the editor, so even if you say it, it's out.
Put it right here in front of my phrase.
I literally won't.
Put the words right there.
Ding.
He's rude. That was the first thing he ever said
I got
to me.
bet $5. Hey, listen.
That was the first thing he ever said to me.
It was $5, dog. I got my $5. I wanted extra. Do you remember the desserts we had? Before Michelle Obama decided to ruin the education system.
The meals that Michelle Obama came up with. But go ahead, yeah.
That's what I wanted. I wanted extra apple crisps and chips.
So I didn't talk to you after that.
No.
Because that hurt my feelings. That was worth $5 to you?
Hurt your feelings? That was a compliment in my eyes.
It literally was not. It was rude. We're going to put it right here, what he said to me.
Think. If no one reads my wall, this should be short. This is a Facebook game to see who reads posts and who just scrolls. So if you read this, leave one word about how we met. Just one word. Then copy this to your wall so I can leave a word for you. And my mom wrote devious for some reason.
Right.
Oh! I remember this, right? So senior year, our programming teacher actually was told that we aren't having him because I don't know if he was needed elsewhere or he was overloaded, whatever it was. But little activist me was so angry. Said, hey, honestly, we're getting ripped off by not having Santiago this year. The few of us that actually want to do programming, like me and Matt, are 2 people. Mind you, everyone hated his class because no one liked math. Programming is all math. Right. I think we should put together some signatures. I'll make the document. I'll send letters to blank, 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 and blank. Mr. Gagliotti. Because this is downright messed up. I can't do this alone. I know some of you might not like him, and he may be rude, but tell me how a dose of reality before going off into the real world would be a bad thing.
I'm not signing something for someone rude.
What I'm saying is even if you didn't like programming, simple logic and basic skills, the simple logic and basic skills he teaches will definitely benefit us. So please help me help yourselves.
Look at you. Good job, Gordy.
Dog, I was a fucking activist. So this is where, so I grew up in it. I have a very Christian family. So like homophobia was kind of instilled in me as a kid. So I was kind of homophobic up until high school. Guys who are not self-conscious, yo soy, should do 2 things when picking an outfit. Go with your gut and go with your gay. Now, I'm going to ask, do you remember where I got this quote from? 3, 2, 1, Girl Code. Because that shit was a good show.
It was a good show.
It was a good show. We used to watch Girl Code a bunch.
We did.
And shout out Chris DiStefano came from...
Chris.
Came from... Well, not came from there, but he was on that show. That's one of the first time we saw him. Chris DiStefano.
Hi, Chris. I like that Jeremy was your fashion consultant.
He was my go-to gay. He really was. I love that
Jeremy.
kid.
I love you, Jeremy. Jeremy, hi.
Also, just real quick story about Jeremy. So I was being a gentleman, right? And I held the door so that a couple of girls could walk in front of me to go into class. On the very first day of school, Jeremy cuts in front of me and they say, "It's first." And I was like, so I started to laugh and I thought that was just funny. So I repeated it to myself going, "It's first." And Miss Baptiste was like, "Excuse the fuck me?" And she pulled me aside. She's like, "Your uncle's right across the fucking hall. Why would you ever say that?" And I was like, I got mad. I was like, "I promise you that was his words. I was repeating them out loud." And he vouched for me. He was like, no, I said that. I literally had like a little underground ring of business.
Illegal activity.
Nah, yeah.
Literally pirating.
Yeah, so like I would get torrents and shit of old movies, making HD 1080p bootlegs of new and older movies, turning to a business. Let me know if you want something. Give me $15 for an HD copy of the movie. So this is when I had niggas showing up at my house like it was a drug deal. And my grandmother was like, "Yo, there's some dude at the front porch."
Oh, man.
And this kid, George, I showed you George at the mall the other day. And I was like, he was like, "Yo, you..." He said, "Yo, you got Shrek?" I was like, "Dog, you can't just show up to my house. Message me first."
My God.
Oh, here we get Emo Nate. Dog, this is junior year emo me. I hate the feeling when you want to tell that person you hate the most how much you freaking hate them, but then can't say it, so you punch a wall. So relevant, because I still
punch his wall.
Not recently. I haven't punched the wall, but
there's a hole in that wall.
There's holes in my walls that my paintings and my posters are in front of.
He's a Kyle.
edit the whole. So yeah, not relevant anymore. Now I'm putting caterpillars where your eyebrows are. Boom. And here's an eagle. Pow. Fire explosion. Ew. See, that's the thing. When you didn't have a car, said, "Who wants to take me to see this? Who wants to take me, dog? Because I'm a good friend."
Literally not having a car, right? And then when you would be like, "Who wants to go here?" How are you asking people if they want to go places and you don't have a car? So then they have to drive you. That's so awkward to me. Go on Skype. Do people even Skype anymore? No, I guess not.
Go on Skype.
I like that Skype just let Zoom take over.
Sleep now, Skype tomorrow.
Like, Skype was really it.
Skype and then Uvu.
Right, Uvu. Oh my gosh, Uvu. Y'all let Zoom take over your property. That's really wild. No, click that.
Nope.
Click that.
Right back. Nah, come on. That's
come
a whole.
On, please.
Why
I want to see it.
No, you've seen
Check
it
out
several
what
times.
I do in my spare time. Let us check out what you did in your spare time.
All right. Dog, I want it to be a YouTuber. Who is this kid?
All right.
All right. Get this little white Indian kid off my fucking screen.
Oh, it's so funny.
Okay, I thought it was hilarious for this. You better be home by 7:30 at the end of July. Yeah, that's fine. Cause like July 30th.
We get it.
Right. But you don't understand. I'm cracking up in my dad's face, like laughing, and he's like, "Oh yeah, again, learning Photoshop. It's me. It's just me 6 different times.
Nice.
Slender Man on TV. If y'all don't, you gotta realize some of you might be too young to understand a Slender Man meme, but like, I didn't know what to do. I just know I needed, so I grabbed the toys that are just in my house for my little siblings. So there's like a toy laptop here, like a kid's starter piano.
I like that you changed clothes and everything.
Right. No, I was dedicated. I was like, this concept should work because I learned about masks. So I was just like, let me just, and all the lighting matched up because the scene didn't change.
Nice.
Lorenzo always told me this version of me looks like he's about to fuck this version of me. He's looking at him like, yo, I was in love with this leather jacket, by the way, and that's when my same thing, kind of like it'll get there in like a month or two, like how kind of like wavy curly the top of my head gets. He's like, you look like some Italian gangster about to mac on his bitch in a nice new red coat. Counting it down, 10 days to my birthday. First birthday party in America in 4 years. Wow. So all of my true friends are going. So you know if you're a true friend of mine, expect to go. That's July of... Oh, no. Yeah, no.
I didn't get invited.
Again, we were discussing this earlier. I don't think we had classes together.
I don't think we did either.
So we sort of just... So listen to how this sentence is. I'm going to tell you the sentence is going to sound weird, but know what I'm trying to say.
Okay,
right?
go ahead.
So this is a classic. Typically, I'll say something and then it sounds dumb and then we argue about it for 20 minutes. And then I get down to like the fact that I was trying to say. I love you so much. You're my girlfriend.
Yep.
Technically, by this and like trying to think about it, how did we end up together?
I don't know.
Because
I didn't talk to him in high school.
Yeah, no, it was only, but we didn't even start talking until like...
Flashback to the thing he said that was on the screen to me. I didn't talk to you in high school.
But then like senior year, we started to talk more.
Why?
Or start to talk. I don't know. I think because I started to get real close with both of the Alyssas.
No, you didn't.
I did. We were friends.
No, you were friends with me first, and then you were friends with them because you were friends with me.
But how did we become friends?
I don't know, but it wasn't that.
Maybe.
Not maybe.
No, I don't remember.
I don't either.
Either way, we're together. Love you too.
He always likes to say this girl, that girl, this girl. He flirted with the girl in the mall in front of me today, guys.
I literally didn't. You're overreacting because I didn't flirt.
Literally flirted.
Apparently,
all his friends that
I have a flirty personality.
Yeah,
apparently.
I agree.
The way that I talk to females is very flirty.
He flirted with this girl.
I did not.
He thought she was another girl, mind you, and it was awkward because she was like, "I am not."
She looked like the girl who pierced my ears at the Pearson Pagoda.
She didn't look like her or sound like her, guys.
I don't remember what her fucking voice sounded like.
That was the only thing common.
She had dyed hair and glasses. That's what made me think it was the same girl.
It was not the same girl. He flirted with third friend of me.
Can you say the actual of what happened before you start doing accusations? No, because we were
talking about doing like adding
math because she had said, "Do you want to donate to something
to round up and stuff?"
And I was like, "Yeah, just round it up to 25." And she was like.
So I
just said it's $2.90. I was like, it's $2.90. She's like, you're right.
So then I said, I hate when people do that, and I have to do math in my head. And then she was just like, oh,
I'm used to it because
Dungeons and Dragons.
I play Dungeons and Dragons, and you have to do quick maths.
And
you
here
do.
this guy
And then
slides into the conversation.
So I went, Dungeons and Dragons, you say?
Okay. He was like, oh, me and my boys.
No, because she does this shit every time. The whole, oh, me, fuck you. No, I don't do that.
He's like,
I don't talk like that. First of all.
Yeah, me and my boys is trying to get a Dungeons and Dragons table together. That's what he said.
Yeah, because that's true. But I didn't say it all flirtatious like that.
Me and my boys trying to get a Dungeons and Dragons table together. And she was just like, oh. And then you said the thing about, so you must have pierced my ears, right? Is what he said.
No, I was like, oh, because the girl who pierced my ears was talking about Dungeons and Dragons to try to distract me because I was hyperventilating like a little bitch.
Yeah.
So I thought, you gotta understand, that's the only person a girl with dyed hair and glasses who works at Pearson Pagoda who plays Dungeons and Dragons.
It was the same girl.
There happens to be two of them. I didn't know that.
It was not the same girl.
I thought it was the same bitch, so I'm like, oh, you must have been the girl who did these.
You must have been the girl who pierced my ears, right? And she was just like...
Why are you saying it like that? I don't say it like that. God damn it.
And she was like, oh, did I? She knew at this point that she did not do that.
And then, no. The point was when I said, oh, so you play online because you told me about this thing online. And she was like, I don't play online. But yeah. And she kind of just went along with it. So then that made me think, oh, it must be someone else. But at this point, I was already too far invested. So we were like, all right. As we walk away, of course, this one doesn't want to hold my hand. And she's like, oh no, go talk to your new fucking bitch. Go talk to your new Dungeons and Dragons bitch. You like nerdy bitches, right?
Nerdy bitches. He likes Dungeons and Dragons. You gotta slide in there like, Dungeons and Dragons. I play that too. You want to play together?
You're so sickening. I hate you.
She didn't say it like that, but I understand what his friends talk about.
My friends have told me because I like to hold eye contact when I speak to people.
And it's the way he talks also.
And I also compliment a lot. So apparently
it's the way you talk.
What do you mean by the way?
That's you talk, your voice.
Oh, so they're like...
Right.
That's the tone I talk to just females in general. I didn't say it like that.
Me and my boys trying to get a table together.
Oh, me and my boys trying to get a table together.
You did not say it like that either.
All my life I did. I'm gonna just be rude to bitches no matter what now, just because.
Good.
Jesus. Can't go nowhere.
She was nice. She was nice.
Hey, hold up. So shout out to the bitch in Target. Cause there was
shout out her too.
There was a little like petite little tiny skinny thing, and she had to pick. Huh?
The timer.
Oh, we got 40 seconds.
You weren't flirting her hair, but she was trying to flirt with you. I think. I'm just saying.
You honestly think that?
Maybe.
All right.
Put it back on. Okay,
yeah,
story.
So
shout out the girl in Target.
We're in Target, and this like tiny girl is like, I need this bookshelf.
It was a bookshelf, and I tried to lift one, and it was very heavy.
And the shit was heavy as shit.
Yeah.
And it's not. She's trying to move it, and I'm like...
She's trying to pick it up and put it into her carriage.
I was like, all right, let me help her. So as I lift it up, I drop it on my foot immediately, and I'm like... Argh! And then pick it up. It finally takes like...
No, he's skipping the whole flirting part interaction. When it couldn't fit in the carriage. When you was trying to put it in the carriage...
I was saying, I lifted it up. You didn't even let me get to the goddamn point.
Never mind.
I tried to put it in the carriage.
Cut that part out. There go.
So I end up getting it in the carriage, or trying to put it, and it's not. It's too big. It's too wide. No matter what, you can't put it in there. So she's like, "What do you think we should do? How would you do it?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I guess we'd slide it on the bottom. So we have to bend down, lift slightly, then put it on the bottom." You'll have your chance. Don't worry. You're eager to get to the fucking camera. I get it. So
I'm listening.
No, you're going.
Your side of the story.
No, you're doing the same thing that you're like waiting for me to finish so you can tell how you saw the event happen.
No, go ahead. I wasn't even gonna stop.
So I slide it down to the bottom, and then we leave. And then of course, same thing. This one walks away, and then it's like, "Oh, Mr. Strong Man. Oh, you want to come help? Oh, you want to come help a poor little damsel like me? Oh man, I wish I just a poor thing. The good thing I got a big strong man because she apparently doesn't. But hey, it looks like she was looking for one, is what you tried to say.
Because she was like, he was like trying to put the carrot, and she was just like, well, how do you think we should put it in the carriage? Like, girl, shut up.
Mind you, every time she thinks a flirt, she always puts that same voice on. Go ahead. It don't matter who it is. If it's me
how do
or
you
someone
think
else.
we should put it in the carriage? That's exactly how she said it too. How do you think we should put it in the carriage? And at first, guys, number one problem. First, he was like, do you need help? And she was just like, yeah, thank you. The eyelashes and shit. Whatever.
Did she not do
yes,
that?
she did. Whatever. He went to go help.
Oh my god.
I don't got a problem with you helping her because I try to pick one of those up and they're heavy.
They're heavy as fuck.
Good. Go ahead and help her.
I hurt myself.
It was a little flirt. It was her. It wasn't you this time. Usually it's him. The way he talks. He wasn't talking really this time. That was her this time. She did the little, how do you think we should put it in there? Okay, thank you so much. Like, get out of here.
Yo.
This wasn't his issue this time. I just thought it was funny. That's why I was being mean to him.
As long as you admit it, I appreciate it.
I just thought it was funny. I also thought the other girl was funny. I thought that was funny, but that's because I understand what your friends say about how you talk.
Because like I've had legitimate
Yeah.
beef with my boys because they've said like, no, because there was a period in time.
Yeah.
There's a period in time like in like just after high school where my two closest friends were like, yeah, nah, it seems like every time we have a girl around, like you're very flirty. And I'm like, I've never, like, mind you, most of like we have very different, distinct, like, girls that we like types. We have very different types. My type is the one who thinks I flirt because I talk to other girls.
No, that's the way you talk.
Fire, boom. But yeah, no. So it's like they were like, "Yo, you flirted with every girlfriend I've ever had," and I was like, "No."
It's the way he talks.
And they're like, and as we got like, it started to be an issue, and then as I got older, I was like, "Do you mind breaking down to me what it is you think I'm doing?" And they said they're like, "You hold eye contact a lot, so like when you're talking." When you're talking to my girlfriend, you don't make it casual. You fully focus and you talk. And I'm like, right, that's how you have a conversation. You look at someone, you have the whole conversation. So then it's like, my boy says, well, you compliment a lot. And they were like, because you compliment on very specific things. It's not like, oh, nice outfit. It's like, the way your shoes match your earrings, that looks really cute together.
Yeah.
So that I understand.
I understand that too.
I understand compliments can come off.
I understand that
sometimes
too because he compliments people in the store, random strangers, and I was gonna tell him about talking to strangers. One day you're gonna get kidnapped. He always talks to strangers.
I'm gonna get kidnapped.
Yeah, he always talks to strangers. He'll just go up to a stranger and be like, "I just want to say, that's a beautiful baby you have." Complete strangers don't even know this man. I will never.
I won't walk up to. If we're walking by, I'll be like, "Oh, that's a cute baby."
You literally like walked away from me and went to go compliment someone's child before.
Tattoos, I do every time. If I see a tattoo, I'll walk up to a dude and be like, "Yo, that tattoo is sick."
Yeah, so I get that.
No, that was the one time we went to onset where I was just like, we were walking by and I walked back and was like, "Beautiful eyes, by the way." That baby is gorgeous.
He does that a lot. So I get that when they say that. You do that a lot.
All right.
Yeah, you compliment people. You didn't compliment the girl.
It doesn't make me a whore. Oh my god. No, but yeah. So I'm charismatic. Sue me.
Yeah.
Sue me.
I will.
I'm gonna file a class action against. I've learned a lot from watching law shows. Shout out Annalise Keating.
How to Get Away with Murder.
Right.
Great show. You should watch it if you haven't.
You have to watch it.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna have a discussion in the comments. Go.
Who's your favorite character from How to Get Away with Murder?
All right. Oh! You remember this?
No.
Oh, I wish this was up still.
It's not.
No. Ah, man. Yo, this video made me go kind of viral in high school. Because, huh? Viral?
No, what do you mean kind of viral?
Because everyone knew me for this shit.
Oh, in high school?
Yeah, because it was like, because I used to always do the Carlton dance anytime I was happy.
But I did it across the stage.
I did it really well. So the thing was, I was like, let me just steal my grandfather's clothes for a month.
I don't remember this.
Because he was gone, or they were gone for like the month or do whatever, doing traveling. And I grabbed his outfit on, and it was just me. It was just the camera in different parts of my house, and me just like dun 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 dun.
I don't
Dun,
remember.
dun, dun. And I shared it to everybody. And then what was funny was on our graduation, as I'm walking across the stage, I was like, "Fuck it, I got to do it," because my boy AJ did the Will Smith, the where he's dancing in Ashley's room. So he did that whole dance, and then I'm right behind him. So I'm like, "All right, fuck it." So I just go dun 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 dun, and then everyone's like, "Oh!" And my mom and my dad stood up. It was funny. My mom said some guy next to her was like, "Yo, who's that kid doing the Carlton dance?" She was like, "That's me right there, son. That's me."
I don't remember that video.
Oh, that was such a good video. I'm so upset that it's down.
Why you delete it?
I don't know. Embarrassment at the time, maybe?
Maybe.